One, this Terrance Gangsta Williams, a.k.a. OG Giggity, a.k.a. Mr. Answer Right Back, a.k.a. the People's Champ, Terrance Civilian Williams. So someone sent me this picture, and it was like rated from top, I was like, oh, you know what? I said, it's a pretty good idea. So as I'm looking at the pictures, I went to count, I said, okay, we had 10 projects in the city of New Orleans. So now what I'm about to do, I am going to rate these projects from 10 to number 1. When I was out during my time, what was violent, what wasn't. So I'm going to be covering like what was violent at the time, who was getting money at the time, who had some nice females, do a little package deal, right? So now, starting at number 10, I'm going with the Lafitte Project. The Lafitte Project downtown, Orleans and Claiborne. But it's like a long block. Is it like 1 or 2 blocks this way and like a long stretch, like blocks? Not that many blocks though, but it's long. It's not that big, but I know Eastwood from back there. I remember Terry. There's a little light-skinned dude out in a wheelchair. He used to dress real nice. I wonder if he's still alive. And I know Tariq McMaster. He a dog. He a legend, a gangster. Hold it down on the streets and in the feds. Big dog. But the Lafitte wasn't really rocking and rolling when I was out and during our time. I remember in '94, we went downtown to Lafitte and hung down there for Mardi Gras in that project. Scarface Sean, Accident Goldie on the case with Ken. I think he out the Lafitte Project. Red Sean. He out the Lafitte Project. Number 9. This is going to be a shocker to people, but they had just calmed down when I was, the Florida Project. The Florida Project had calmed down. And the reason why I didn't speak on females that much in the Lafitte Project, and I hit a LeBron and Sabrina. I humped the LeBron and Sabrina at the Lafitte. But they didn't have too much bad ones back there. Now they had some baddies, but it wasn't like plentiful. Or put it like this, they had nothing like name ringing in the project back then. Well, they had the little gangster. I think her name was Brick. No, I might get a mess up, but I know this Blabber cousin, somebody spent the bin on and hit her up. I think she deceased now. I think. If I'm wrong, y'all correct me. People know about that situation that happened in Lafitte. Now, the Florida Project, I had a little shorty back there. Then I had a little female I wanted to hit, but she wound up passing away. Shout out to Shalita. The Florida Project, that's where Billy Lampton, big dog, that's where he from. Pretty, he used to run with BG. Oh, I forgot the other old head. BG Hitman, he ain't go to with life. He was a fool with it. It's improvement after the Florida Project, y'all. What's the other desire? Y'all will correct me on that too, I think. So, anyway, Florida Project, just back when we was ripping and running in that city, they project hadn't slowed up. Billy hadn't went to the Fed. They ain't really had nothing, they had the little young steppers, but they ain't had nothing rocking and rolling. And, somebody coming out that project representing that thing. I mean, like you had Greg, I think he didn't go to now. You had some people from out there, but they weren't, I'm talking about the project wasn't projecting. And that's what Crypto G from y'all, the Florida Project, matter of fact. There's a few females back there. I'm gonna go with number 8 now. Fisher Project. I gotta take it across the river. My partner Anthony, Lloyd Page. I forgot what her name Anthony used to be on. But anyway, he had a little female that sell heroin for him back then. One of the Fisher back in that back, upstairs on the 3rd floor. The Fisher was known to have a bunch of money go getters come out the Fisher Project. I had a female. I had a female in that project, but anyway, we're not here for that. We just here. Isn't Calliope raid out the Fisher? Of course, I don't know if he had the Fisher. Now he had the white Jaguar with the gold trimming back in the 80s. He wanted to go while I'm going to the feds, but they didn't really have nothing to. Just around my time now. Black and Mobile been back there in '92. Big Prime, Fave, they some gangsters out the Fisher. It's rumored that Arrow opened a door for a certain individual, and the dude went in the house and hit his little brother. I had heard that rumor. The brother was getting money, and it's a rumor I heard. I don't know how true that stuff is. So we're going to go with number 7, the Iberville. The Iberville Project. That's where the original Hot Boy Sterling got the lead of that. The Iberville. The Iberville is the smallest project in the city of New Orleans, but it's the dangerous one, too. I had a female named Monique that I used to mess around with back then. There's another female I had met. I don't forget where I met her at, but I know me, Sterling, Mosquito, all that went to her house one day, and the dude from jail called, but when we left out the house, they had stole pizza and all that from the girl, man. She had children. I just thought, man, y'all all bad. But the Iberville Project, Kunta, a soldier, Gangsta, Go Hard, Angola, held it down. Sydney and Burnell, they was all on the same charge together. Oh, they had Chucky out come from back there, deceased, Money Go Getter. They had, what the black boy names always stun all the time? Elton from back there. I think New York from back there. Mumsy was running back there at one time. I'm trying to see what female. Oh, Morg, and what's this other girl name? She was fine too. She used to be with Morg. Man, she was a fine something too. What's this female? Man, I can't think of her name. And I had a little broad I used to be humping from back there. She stayed right on the avenue side. She had, I ain't gonna see her. No, I don't tell y'all. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna go with the Iberville at number 7. Number 6 was the Desire Project, another downtown project. I know a bunch of gangsters from back there. My partner Stan, he deceased. But I was at LT, I was small. Sean Ballon, deceased, small deceased. I don't know if Gold deceased. I don't know if King Yada deceased. Key Kizak, Curl Nossi, Key Hackett, Sharon, Chocolate, La Butter. What's Artifact? I think what's my partner Ronnie out the Black Ronnie out the Florida project. Artifact. I don't know if Artifact out the Florida or Desire. They right across the street from each other. I had a little chick back then that Desire too in the hallway. But Desire is the biggest project in the city of New Orleans. But they had kind of slowed down. Like far as project's name was ringing and popping. Back when we was running the streets. Now I'm about to go with number 5. The countdown here. Number 5 gonna be the Methamphetamine Project. They had some nice little females back there. And they had some money. Shout out to the Gotti boys. They had some money, go get us back there. Number 4, gonna be the St. Thomas Project. I had a few females that I messed with back in the St. Thomas Project. They known to have some money, go get us from back there, that St. Thomas Project. Shout out to my boy Mark, he just did 30-something years in Angola, he out. Shout out to his co-defendant Chim Chim. It's 10 Wall Fantasies. My bro Toto, he deceased. Shout out to Kawana, what's happening, girl? Shout out to my brother Rara. Shout out to my brother Lab. Out the St. Thomas Project. St. Thomas been rocking and rolling now. They've been known to rock and roll at St. Thomas. And they had some little rowdy. Shout out to Carla. Shout out to Tabitha. Shout out to Keisha McKnight. Linda McKnight. Shout out to the cousin Tasha. I remember I was messing with a female and she stayed right. Shout out to Lightbreak. She stayed back there in the Sister Bright Eyes. She stayed right back there back there by where they stayed at, close on that last street right before you get to the river. And I was in Black and Mold Taurus station wagon. So me and the female pull up. I ain't gonna say her name now because she have somebody right now. She tried to get her life together. But anyway, what's up? Her name started with a T. That's all I'm gonna say. So we pull up, and we just was sitting there for a while. I'm trying to come on, get out the car, man. I don't want to be sitting in this car late at night. We in at Thomas, and so happened by us waiting a while. I don't know when she was trying to debate. Should we go? She was just wasting time. Like, should she go in or not? And so happened her boyfriend she lived with came around the building, came home. She was like, "Oh, look at such." But he didn't spot us in the car. So he went on inside. He went in, we cranked it up. I went on back to the Noya, hit it in the Noya. And then I told Black and Mo when he got out there, I said, "Boy, you know I hit Tia, what?" He went and told her what she da-da-da. She like, why you did that? You know I love the little J. I can't tell you. But, yeah, that St. Thomas been known to rock and roll. Been known to stand up when it's time for war. St. Thomas Project, number 4. Number 3, the St. Bernard. And I put the St. Bernard number 3 because the St. Bernard had some of the most beautiful females in the city, the red bones back there. They had some young gangsters back there. And he had money to go get it. He's still alive. I don't want to say his name. But that St. Bernard. That St. Bernard. It was known rock and roll too. And it was rocking and rolling around the time I was out and about. And number 2. Y'all ain't gonna believe who I got at number 2. But yep. I went on and put number 2. I wish I could have like a commercial break. Go to commercial break before I say number 2. Yeah, who number 2? Then I want. Because once I say who number 2, y'all gonna know who number 1 is. I know y'all want to know who number 1 is, right? But I'm gonna go with number 2. And I'm going with the Magnolia Project for number 2. Yep, the Magnolia. Because my homegirls is just one of a kind. They come up with all kind of little names, little different stuff, and stuff they say travels all around the city. We just lost. I haven't posted because I still don't believe this. Big Chinese, Eric Marie's little sister. She just came down here for the Saints and Cowboys game, and her and our homegirl Judy out the Magnolia, they came, hung out with me at the party. At my little homegirl party. I had met out here. They came, hung out with me. And Saturday I had called Chinese because I was having a debate with this dude and this chick, and I was trying to tell him that my homegirls had made up a word to know you. And I called Chinese. She was at Kiki party, so I was talking to them. And then I get a call this morning telling me they found her brother, somebody found the house dead. I don't want to accept it. I don't want to believe that. I know it happened, but I haven't posted say nothing about it because it's like, that's family, that's sis. Like, Chinese used to be in my house before I went to the feds. And then when I come home, Chinese calling all the time, and she used to love them don'ts. I said, brother, I got the donut, brother. I see, people posting, but they just like, something I'm just not ready. Like, I ain't gonna believe that till I really see, like, yeah, they got a funeral. I don't, nah. So, number two, the Magnolia. Money go get us back there. Now, I don't want to really say this, but it was more money go get us on the old side of the project. But we had a big dog on the new side of the project, Killer Stone. I think, in my opinion, it was more shooters on the new side than the old side. When I'm saying more like who's vicious, who had a name, who had a rep, what I mean. Because there's shooters all over the project. But I'm talking about, like, who was like, yeah, I'm going to walk you down broad daylight. This what it is. If I catch you down, man, let's don't. Yeah, that new side of the project. As far as females, like I say, our females one of a kind. I love the Magnolia girls. Just too many names to name right now, and I gotta stay focused on here right now because we lost Chinese. That was New Orleans' sister, because Chinese be all over that city. So I could go on and on talk about the Magnolia, but number one, the Calliope project. And the reason why I picked the Calliope project for number one, they got big names to come out of Calliope for money go getters, big names to come out of Calliope for slinging that gun, and they have some nice females to come out of the Calliope project. And what I respect the most about the Calliope project is that they stuck together. Now they'll whack one another, but you not about to come out there where they gonna come together. They stuck together, and a lot of people scared them bosses. Say, yeah, Calliope project, number one on the list for the most dangerous in the city around the time. Who was out around the time I was out and moving about in the city. So what I did was, I just thought about when I was out. Like, prime example, like the Desire used to be treacherous at one time, doing anything, but a lot of people start going to jail, getting killed, so you're not going to hear too much, not too much going on, like around my time, So it's like, this project has stepped up. Now this project got the torch. Like, prime example, when it came to selling drugs, the St. Thomas had their name ringing at one time for selling heroin. The Melv had it. The Calliope had it. The Magnolia had it. But they sold heroin all over the city because that was a drug of choice. But I'm talking about, like, name ringing like Waterboy got that work. Listen to BG song. St. Thomas got that tortured bags for $25. Just imagine that bag was going for $25 bag. That was a rich man high back then. They was eating back. That stuff trash they got out there now. But back then, bags for $25, a little aluminum foil with that little stuff for $25. Then he went with the Calliope, home of that dope, CP3. I went on that Noe, looking for that Killer Gorilla. I know my Gangsta got it on Wild Willa. So, everybody had their chance. They runs in the city. Like, man, I'm going back there and get that dope. They traveling, they just gonna get that dope 5 o'clock. I'm banging on my mama dope, banging on people. Yeah, they gotta get that fix. But yeah, that I had to go with that Calliope. Gotta go with that But anyway, somebody that said that to me, like, man, break that down for us. I could have went a little more deeper, but I didn't want to get too much into the storytelling. I just want to talk about, the projects, what I remember when I was out around my time. And I really when it got to the Magnolia and what's going on right now, I see a lot of, like I said, our people, they posting Chinese. That, like, I just, matter of fact, when I did the video, I posted, we was hanging out at the party together. So, yeah, not right now. So, y'all know my motto. Let's say no the drill. Let's start the violence. Put the guns down. Make sure y'all can test for HIV and AIDS. Y'all need to know y'all status. We got the nonprofit. They need us. The instrument need us. Third war. The movement and boards at war. The reality show, Survive Without Birdman. Shout out to Crypto Jeezy. I got this picture right here. This picture right here, this is at the block party in the project, in the Magnolia project, after Hot Boy Sterling funeral. And what's unique about this picture, you don't see Chinese in there. Just about any picture, something going at Magnolia, you're going to see Chinese in the picture, or standing right there. Chinese to be on every corner. I'm talking about Chinese to be everywhere. And this is crazy. I don't see her. And I know she was out there. But I'm surprised that she's not right here in the front, right here on this picture. Wow. Magnolia Shorty. If some of my homegirls see this picture, boy, how you got that picture? Magnolia Shorty, she deceased, the one in the middle right with the hat flipped to the back. That's Danielle in the front right there. She got a baby with Mosquito, original Hot Boy Mosquito. And she had a baby with Greedy Man. He deceased and Mosquito deceased. I want to say that's Gucci, this female right over here. That's Gucci right there. This look like Mosquito's sister right here. I'm not sure. Is this Tasha right here? And then some of these guys here, Philip and Clara. Yeah, they look like Mosquito's sister. Oh, man. Hashika. Yeah. And look at this. Look at this here, y'all. Look at this picture here. Look at Hot Bezo right there. Look at him. Big G in the middle. Big G, he deceased now. Big G deceased. The Phil and Cloud boys come do that thing. He can't do that high. Let us hang out with us. I know you, baby. And thank y'all for all the love and support. Shout out to my boy Deion Harris. He sent us another package too. Left it in the room. And I had got some more. I'm gonna rock my socks. I got some more op socks. Yeah, I got a few I'm gonna give away too. Might give away tomorrow on the live. Shout out to him. Shout out to Deion Harris. Shout out to my boy who got the op socks. Exclusive, boy. I did something real big for you with the clothes that you put together for me, made from. That's it, man. Thank you for all the support.